you know, I mean, we're not trying to pass one on you. We've just put our bags in the house, so we have actually been into the house, so we're not going to pretend not.
That's a bit awkward to say the least, because all the hands were taking up the bags.
Yeah, well, I couldn't exactly carry the.
And you keep nipping my bum.
I did. I couldn't exactly carry the phone. I was carrying all the bags as well.
Look,
So
Ishmael's been laying all these little plants, putting all these plants there, little hanging baskets everywhere. Look.
I know, it's lovely. Yeah. It's lovely. This is where you're sleeping tonight, you know.
Ooh.
So basically, there's a hook there. There's a hook there for the sleeping. I did them for the hammocks. There used to be a hook there and then one there or something, so you could do like. But you bought some rope, didn't you?
Yeah, got some
money
rope.
for old rope.
That's right.
Okay, should we go and explore the island then?
Oh,
should we do this?
I have to. Been walking all blooming day. Now we walk more. I've got the blisters the size of that one.
I'll tell you what, we'll walk to the house and then
we'll
walk to the house and then we'll probably be all right getting some beers. Beers?
Because I got told off for taking the cool box back to the house.
No, you got told off because you said that one of those plants was marijuana and it wasn't.
I'm joking.
I'm like, don't even say that.
I don't know what that stuff is anyway.
Busies will turn up and.
I've never smoked it anyway.
Balls in a sling.
There you go. Look.
This is a special episode of Hughes at 10. Okay, so we're coming down to the island here. So this is Ishmael's boat. This isn't my boat. But obviously he doesn't have a motor for it. He's just got a little oar.
You tell me he's paddling it all the way back to.
Yeah, he's paddling it around into Dolphin Bay where he lives. Oh. Well, where the rest of his family live. I mean, Ishmael's got like an extended family, but his family have been living here for the last few years.
So he lives in Dolphin Bay.
No. His family live in Dolphin Bay.
No, sorry, his family. Sorry. What I mean is, how far is he paddling that?
A couple of miles.
Oh, poor bugger.
So we need to get him. We need to get him a motor. Here is my boat, the Jinja Ninja. Oh my God. It's seen better days. Do you reckon you could bring this back to life, Marcus? Really?
Yeah, of course you can. You can bring it back, it's not a problem. But it's just,
can you paint it black and give it flame effects?
Flames, we can put flames on it.
Oh yes, I love you, man.
Hot rod boat.
So this used to be I think it used to be a jet ski boat on Lake Havasu. I think it was Lake Havasu that this was on.
I've got a glass in bilge. That's the bilge.
Yeah, I got that done.
Ah.
I got that done on wood. Yeah, so the floor was like springy. Well, when I got it, it literally had carpets inside it, like because it was made in the 70s and everything had to be carpeted in the 70s.
Your Morse controls.
Yeah, like bathrooms.
Morse controls down
Sydney
there.
Opera House. The what controls?
Morse controls on the right there. Your throttle control.
Yeah,
speed
but
to go faster.
You're gonna have to get a new one of them.
They're called Morse controls.
I'll have to get a new one of them. It's got a little switch on it for raising the motor. Oh my God. Can you edit a montage of Marcus fixing stuff to the music of either MacGyver or the A-Team? You gotta do that.
I need an oxygen settling torch for that.
Okay. Cool. All right, now we're actually at high tide at the moment. So I'm now because we are at high tide. In fact, when we were,
it's Brexit. It's definitely Brexit.
Definitely
it's
Brexit.
Boris Johnson pulling away from the Paris Agreement by the Australian trade deal.
Yes. But also in that there was flooding in Bocas before we left, so it's just the situation. It's just the situation at the moment. But we've got to walk across this this walkway here. Yeah, I'll show you. Okay, cool. Right now that.
Yeah, bring it back here. Look, I want to get an idea how bad it is. Can you see that?
Yeah, that used to be dry, and now it's not. Oh shit, man! Don't do that. Don't do that. We've got new, what are they called? Pylons? Yeah. Got new pylons. Pilings. Okay, we've got new pylons. Yeah, but Ishmael couldn't put them in himself because he's on his own. So, yeah. There we go. Brilliant. Glasgow Kiss gets a gold star. Hey, Ishmael. The solar controller. We've got the solar controller?
Yeah, it's a big bag.
Okay. Ishmael is on it. He's already setting up the solar. Hey, we're live again. Connection is now. Yeah, we've so what we're going to do, we're going to set up the solar panel. We've got to wire it up to the internet here. We've got an internet dish, and then hopefully we'll get really good quality internet. I'm actually just using the mobile data at the moment. But
is that CB over
there? Yeah, that was
Citizens band radio.
Which one? The white aerial. No, that was my sting pipe.
There's an aerial on top of
that. No, that was a lightning conductor.
Oh, that is your lightning conductor?
Yeah, in case it got struck by lightning.
Like a church?
Well, it's a bit higher than the house, you see.
Ah.
Yeah, like a church. Well, I didn't want my solar panels to get fried. So, oh, this is great. It's a bit marsh at the moment. Isn't so good. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. Did you bring the lawnmower? No, we haven't got a lawnmower at the moment, but we will. We will be getting a lawnmower. Actually, we don't need one. This grass that we've got down here doesn't really grow very tall. It's kind of like, if you look at my foot, kind of like spongy, very spongy grass. So we can sort of make our way. It's like moors.
Yeah, the moors, you know.
The moors. Oh, the moors.
Like people.
It is at the moment. We need to bring soil from the mainland to fill the place up. That's the plan. Only difference from the last time, yeah. Well, this has been turned into a house, and we've got washing hanging out to dry. My washing line used to come down from the house, but yeah, we're gonna go up here. Lots of work to be done. First of all, this is probably going to need to be replaced. There's damage here going up, and one of the steps is missing here, and you can see some damage there. It's just the jungle just takes things out of you. That's where my toilet used to be before I got robbed, and there used to be paneling here. Let's replace the paneling, put the toilet back in. Whose washing is it? It's Ishmael's family. Ishmael's family live here. We've also got a cat. Also got a black cat. Hello.
Oh,
hello.
Yeah.
It's always lucky when a black cat follows you around. So out here is the front of the house. And one of the things that happened when the place got looted is the front door got robbed. So the front door is basically boarded up now. But luckily, I've got a carpenter.
Oh.
Is that your solar controller? Oh, sexy. Sweet. Yeah.
I don't do it 500 watts.
I don't know what that means. But he says it's by, which is good.
It's 10 of them panels.
Yeah? Okay, we're going to start Jinja Vision now. Because these guys are they're already, we've only been here 10 minutes.
No, Ishmael's been on the ball.
I know.
He's dragged off.
I've lost connection again. They're probably in one of the back. Where's the blue one? It's probably in the blue one. Mate, where did you put the beers? Marcus, where's the beers? Where's the cooler box? Where's the cooler? Yeah.
Oh, she's putting it.
Okay, no, that's okay. I get it. It's okay. People are saying, say hi to Ishmael for us. So, hi, Ishmael. Hey. He's saying hi. Hi. Hello. Legend. So basically, Ishmael was only supposed to be here for 1 year, but because of COVID and I'm not being able to get back, basically he's been looking after the place single-handed for the last 2.5 years. Here's Pickle. Oh, hello, Pickle. Hello, Pickle. Hello, girl. Oh, she's running away. She's excited. She wants to tell me something. What do you want to tell me, Pickle? Speak. I need to train her up. Do you know what's in here, though? This is very exciting. We have. Let me open this up. Woo! We have a beer. And we have another beer. Sweet. And we have. Hey, that's not for you, young man. Young lady, sorry. And we have another beer. Panama. Okay. Put this back on here. It's really hard to do everything with one hand. Okay, just bought this today. Yeah. Pickle says little Jimmy got stuck up a mango tree. Yeah, draconic. Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to try and grab these 3 beers here with Pickle. Pickle assaulting me. Stop assaulting me, Pickle. I don't know how I'm going to hold these all. Okay, there we go. Put it under my arm, which makes it hard to operate this. Oh, there you go. I'm really sketchy about going up these steps. They look like they're going to break apart at any moment. I'm going to have to walk up them like just really carefully. That would quite hurt. Sorry?
Did you put them in your pockets, they're connectors, the chocolates?
No, they should be in the...
They're not in the backpack.
Should be in the backpack. Ishmael.
Yeah.
You have a Panama. For you. You take it.
Thank you.
It's good. No problem. Okay. Marcus, we have
Oh, Panama!
Cheers. Here's the Panama. I'm so hot and sweaty.
Yeah, I'll help you.
That's how you say. That's That's what you do at your Panama.
That's friendship for you.
32 degrees. So hot. Okay, we've got to find the little. If you were with us earlier, we were trying to get connectors, little plastic connectors that we connect wires together with. They might be in my gilet. Yes, they are. They're in my gilet.
There you go. Chocolate blocks.
There you go. What do you call them? Chocolate blocks.
Well, some strip connectors or chocolate blocks.
I remember chocolate
like
block.
a bar of chocolate, you see.
Chocolate block. Okay, cool.
Should
Should I show the people up the stairs? So this is the stairs. I designed these stairs based on the old stairs that you get on a double-decker bus in the UK, using similar measurements. There's my old bed. Obviously the mattress is gone, but the actual bed is still there, which is good. And out here we have a little balcony, a beautiful view. The sunrise is just there in like a gap. And up here we have a satellite dish. This is for our internet. It's been set up for our internet, so we'll be hopefully getting you really, really good, high quality stuff. I know it's an amazing view. Like honestly, when I was living here, I'll be lying in bed, and I'll be looking. This will be my view out the window. I turn around, so I'll see the sun. The sun would rise. Move over here, see a bit better. The sun would rise just there. That's looking east. Please do a sketch when you're bedding in more soil on the beach so that Marcus is a humble carpenter able to walk on water. Hey, Marcus, we've had this. Hey. Okay. I know, sorry it's buffering, guys, but we are on a tropical island. Else from anywhere. Marcus has got all his tools here.
All my tools.
His tools. There's no rush for this.
We want it going.
Once we get going, we want the internet.
We want the internet.
You just want to download the latest Ariana Grande video.
Definitely, my favourite.
Who doesn't?
Oh, definitely. What do you do?
Ishmael's sorting out the battery there.
Got the battery terminal somewhere.
Looks like a good place for some.
What money? Spending it.
So this is where my little sink used to be here, which you can see is now just not there. This is where my cooker used to be. I had a range cooker here, little range cooker, and then if you have a little range cooker, and this is where my main sink was, where the dishes and stuff, and obviously, literally the kitchen. Oh, which one's your?
I think this is mine.
Terrible boy. So this is sink is still here. That's good.
Well, they didn't take it.
They didn't take everything. Oh, and there's a saw down there, which is helpful when you get in the shower. This is my old shower, and the shower head is gone. If I just turn the camera around, I can show you my. It's okay. We probably shouldn't.
No.
Oh! I thought they stole the safe. The safe is still there. They just stole everything off the front of it. This used to be my pantry with all my stuff in it. We had a CB here, CBBS. How are you, Lee? How are you? You're just snipping it off.
No, well,
Equipment. Is that your thing that you brought?
Yeah. That's better. See, you've got all that insulation, but look how small the cable is. It's only got 1 mil.
I love this. I've seen rougher travel lodges, to be fair, says Mark. That's fair enough. There we go. So this is Marcus wiring up a solar panel with the help of Ishmael over here. Hi, Ishmael. So tell us what you're doing here. Just talk us through.
We cut off the old MC4 connectors to the plug and play type of connectors, and because it doesn't suit what we need to do, it's got to go into this little solar control, which doesn't have MC4 connectors.
What does that do?
Well, what that does, it regulates the voltage from the panel itself to go into the battery. But also, if the batteries become to limit, so fully charged, it will shut down the input from the solar panel to the battery, which is unlikely to happen anyway, to be fair, because we're going to use it all the time, because we're going to be having constant load from the internet.
Yeah.
But that's basically what it does. But also, this particular one, as you see, it's got 2 USBs on it, which is quite handy because it's we can actually charge devices directly from the solar panel.
And also, solar panels are a bit stupid. They don't know how much power is coming into them, do they?
No,
I mean,
they
don't regulate it themselves.
anyway. So it doesn't matter. Unlike a wind turbine, if you have a wind turbine, you have to have a dumper load. So if the batteries come up to charge, you have to have a way of spending that power. You can't just say, "Oh, I can't be bothered." You just let it go into the air. It doesn't work like that with wind. You have to have a dump load. Otherwise, what happens is that power it will overload in the actual generator itself of the wind turbine and catch fire.
Oh God. Okay. I've seen a wind turbine on fire before. Well, footage of it, not in real life. There you go. Okay. Well, that's a great job you're doing. Someone was just asking about seeing my evil trapdoor to my evil layer, my evil layer, my underground layer here on the island. So yeah, I might just go up this ladder, it's attached to the wall here. It's just like really dangerous. I hated going up these things when I was living here. Although when I did my TED talk from this island, I literally walked up. I don't know how I did it. I was a lot younger then. But I walked up the ladder with a camera. Oh, I'm doing it now. Okay, oh, fair enough. All right, so it's not that hard. But one day I was here on my own, and I actually fell down the ladder, which wasn't great. So this is the spare bedroom. This is where like, Marcus, there's still a bed up here, mate. No, we've got a little bed up here. Yeah, so we can copy this and get a mattress for it. That's good. If we look out here, we can look out over the island, which is, it's got a lot of water on it at the moment, which is a bit concerning. We have got a lot of work to do. We might have bitten off a bit more. We might have bitten off a bit more than we can chew. I don't know. We've got 6 weeks to put this place right. I mean, at the moment, it's a fucking mess. We have to do a lot of work putting this back together again. We're going to be building walkways along here so that people don't have to walk on the ground. We're going to be building probably more cabanas at some point, but not on this trip. But this trip is all about Jinja Island Airport. Well, if you look, Seb, if you look out onto the island there, you see that square over there of concrete. That's a helicopter landing pad, which was put there for when Ben Fogle came to visit this island. This is before my time, before I took over the island. But yes, Ben Fogle has been here. Yeah, so I was just going to show the evil trapdoor. Someone asked about the evil trapdoor. Here it is. Here's the evil trapdoor, which I can. Oh shit! I didn't do that. I didn't think this through. Ah! Okay, there's the evil trapdoor. That's it. You're trapped downstairs forever now. Oops. Okay. Oh, Rich Pixel. Sorry, this is really bad quality. We're going to work on the quality. We've got Ishmael and we've got Marcus working right now as we speak on fixing up the solar. So I'm just going to make you look at the ceiling for a moment while I try and get back on this ladder without killing myself, hopefully. Fell off this ladder once. Bloody hell. I don't think my hand's right still. Okay, right, back down. Right, sorry. Whew. What was I going to show you? Marcus, what was I going to show you? Well, people are complaining about the low quality of what we're doing here. Oh, look, I found another evil trapdoor. It's got an Ishmael in it. So Ishmael is currently on the roof here. There's an Ishmael. This is where my solar panels used to be before they were nicked. So are we going to put this on there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to go on there. Marcus is just sorting it out. I'm kind of holding this up at the moment. You got a bag? What do you need a bag for? We've got a cat. Does that help? No. I love that we've got a cat on the island.
If this goes right,
it's so cool.
You're going to be short and out, crossing. It's only 12 volts, but it's still short. The amperage.
Okay. I don't know what he means.
Oh, sorry. Low voltage electrics are actually much more dangerous than high voltage electrics. Because
What?
you've got the amperage. Yeah, sorry.
Is that like when you put a 9-volt battery on your tongue and it tingles?
Yeah, it tingles. Well, that's if the higher the amperage, the more it's going to tingle. Well, when you're talking about solar panels, that's a relatively high amperage for what they are. And the lower the voltage, the higher the amperage. That's why you have to have bigger cables on those. Like, for instance, your car battery, you have big old wires, don't you? Come off your car battery, you know? Big chunky wires, because of high amperage. They're actually carrying more, even though the voltage is lower, they're actually carrying more power. Hence, they can catch light.
Okay, that's quite interesting.
Not really, is it?
Charlotte's saying, Charlotte's actually saying she thought it was going to be a lot worse than the way that I depicted it.
No, that's pretty bad, believe you me. This one?
How much work do you reckon this is going to be, mate, to do all this that we've got to do? Yeah.
A lot longer than 6.5 weeks.
A lot longer?
Yeah.
Are we not going to get it done in time?
Well, we'll do our best, obviously.
We'll do our best.
A lot of it's going to be down to money as well, because there's quite a lot to do here that requires money.
Can we not just like find some like solar panels that are just washed up on the beach and
we will do exactly what they did to you.
what? What did they do to me?
Some random solar panels that happen to be fixed on top of a roof somewhere.
We just have them.
Look for a sink. Just random, they're just there.
We'll just have them.
It's what they need, you know?
What I was going to show. Sorry, I remember what I was going to show you now. So this is graffiti on the wall here from when this item was featured in New Lives in the Wild. We've got the director Elliot there. We've got Jackoon, who is one of the people, the camera assistant there. And also we've got here saying, "Where's the beach? Thank you for such a great week on your beautiful island. Good luck, Ben Fogel." Ben Fogel off the telly. Isn't that boss? Are you a big fan of Ben Fogel?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not really.
No, not really.
No,
Okay,
I'm
fair
not
enough.
that bothered either, to be honest.
All right.
I don't like or dislike him. I'm neutral.
What about Jacob Rees-Mogg?
Oh, he's a lovely guy. I can't remember who it was there. Somebody who, actually, I think it was Winston 95. He sent me over a link to Jacob Rees-Mogg when he was a kid travelling. He's been interviewed by a French lady, and I thought, as a child, he's looking to the future even back then. You know, how he was going to rip us all off. Yeah, lovely chappy. What do you think? Do you like him?
It's like asking me if I like scabies.
Do you like scabies?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wish it didn't exist. I'm sure there's a vaccination against it. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Hold this up with me beer, taking this very seriously. This is all the cabling that we bought today. If you watch the segment when we were in the hardware store, we talked about the cabling quite a bit. Good job we got a lot of it. We got too much?
Well, maybe. That's where you can put it. We'll make it tidy, don't we?
Yeah, we'll make it tidy.
So, we just take it up for now, whatever we've got, and then look at this you got. We've got what we call a bird's nest. It's a fishy bird's nest.
Is that when it all
It's
just
like a
gets
tangle.
tangled?
Yeah, it's like when you don't undo it, you kind of just let it go like that. So there's a bird's nest. Give it a shake, Ishmael. Give it a shake. A little twist as well. I'm sure you can do it.
Twist and shout. Okay, so
This man's great. I like Ishmael.
he is. He's a
Lovely
lovely guy. Yeah, Ismail's been living here on the island for the last 2.5 years when I've not been here. So yeah, it's not quite as derelict as it would be if there's no one here.
Oh, pretty good. Meow.
You want to grab that?
There's a
Do you want
dog
to grab
here. My dog's going to feel jealous. If my dog sees me with another dog, he's going to get jealous. Wally, he won't talk to me again. He won't.
Oh, won't he?
No, he won't.
But your Twitter is Wally Boys, Wally Bois. So does that mean that
Wallywood.
does that mean you were named after the dog?
Yeah, he's my buddy.
We call the dog Wally.
He's a lovely little boy, my Wally. And then I've got the other two dogs as well. I've got Sebastian, who's the Dalmatian cross. He's all white. But if you bath him, he has all black spots. It's bizarre.
That's weird.
He's like scratch and sniff. Well, not quite, but sort of.
Okay, let's get these.
So
My arm is killing me. I'm holding this hatch up. This island hatch. Oh, okay. Ishmael, are you alright to take that? You got it? I can keep holding it if you want. Oh, you've got a. Oh no, that's not long enough. Let it down?
Yeah.
You can get some stops up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
What's that?
Take some stops up these shutters.
Yeah.
Got a lot of that.
Well, we've got bits of string. Like, see that one over there? That's held up by a bit of string there.
So,
There you go, Marcus.
yeah.
Marcus,
You know,
you on?
what your feet is, you know, nail or something in them. Or pair of clothes. He's like, you know, it's very agile.
So where are we going to put the solar controller? Can we
Yeah.
just put it here, or do we have to put it
Well,
over there?
where's your internet box?
Internet? Here.
Internet box is there. Okay. So we either bring it over as far as we can get it.
So is this, where do we plug in? Is this what we need to plug in for the internet?
Yeah.
We plug that in, we'll have internet.
Yeah.
So there's our box.
Yeah.
There. So
Two options. We can either put the battery in that over there and use your extension lead that you bought.
put it over the
That would be
ceiling.
better right there because you keep the low voltage wires as short as possible.
Okay, all right, let's put this over here by the window then.
Yeah.
So maybe we could affix it onto the wall. Like we could put it,
Well, at the moment, let's just connect it up and then we'll put it on the wall.
yeah?
And then put your extension lead and then we can.
It's got it's got screw holes, so we
Yeah,
can put it in the wall. But yeah,
Okay.
connect that up.
Good idea.
And then where's the extension cable, the AC extension cable? I was going to give you a tour of the island, but we've actually gone straight into Jinja vision here of us actually fixing stuff on the island. Or rather, Marcus and Ishmael fixing stuff on the island while I stand around kind of getting in the way and commenting on what they're doing. Big extension cord. Okay, and a big thank you to everyone who's dropped a super chat in today. Sorry if we missed your messages. Not coming up at the moment, but oh wow, 40 euros. Build back the island. Thank you very much, Eric. That's really appreciated. We're gonna use that as a bill to get a new sink, and possibly towards our new fridge fund.
And we've got a recall. We need a recall for the ecologic. It's very ecologic at the moment, to be fair. That is. That's the recall. The pull
Can
start.
you fix that? Can you fix that?
It. We'll get the bits. If you need, or is it just the cord?
Is it just the cord?
This the spring.
See the pull.
Yeah, the spring.
Yeah, there's a bit of pull. There's
see
a bit of flies out.
It's like 27 bucks in Almirante.
Mhm.
One of these new.
Just complete
Yeah,
unit.
complete. New.
Yeah, that's cool. That's probably makes more sense doing that.
But do we have to go to Almirante? We can't get it from Bogus.
No, Almirante.
Ah, shit. Okay. So Almirante is on the mainland. That's where we got the boat from Bogus to.
Unless you can order it and get some.
It's only $6 each, isn't it? Have you got a pair of scissors? Can we cut through that? Thing is, the internet might not work straight away because I haven't paid for anything yet. Marcus,
Oh, I see.
for the internet.
How you tell me?
They haven't taken any money at me. Yet. They'll come over here. They'll put the in. Oh, there you go. If you look down there, we've got a little, what's it called? You know, a thing for putting food in. A cooler barrel. So that's full of ice and a little beer. Little bit of beer. But we've got some chin. We've got some peppers, potatoes. What else have we got? Onions.
Ooh.
We're going to make ourselves some kebabs. I think some shish kebabs tonight.
Ooh.
What do you reckon, Marcus?
Sounds like a plan. We got skewers. We can make some.
Make some. We can build back better. Right, where did I put my beer? The important stuff. Whose is this beer? Is this yours?
I ain't got mine yet.
That's yours.
I haven't even opened one yet.
Oh, that's yours there. That's unopened. So where's mine? Oh, it's there. Thank you. Thank you, Ishmael. Hey.
I'll cut that cable off because it's way too long. Handy. Charles.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Ginger Island.
Cheers.
We're back. Let's fix this place up. So, like, the doors are missing. So we've got this door at the moment. We're getting in here. This is the door. So that's going to need replacing. You can have your own vegetable patch. Yeah, one of the things that we're planning to do while we're here is, so each day there's going to be a different sort of thing that we need to get done through the week. So like on Mondays, it's going to be solar or electricity. Tuesdays, it's going to be food. Wednesdays, it's going to be water. Thursdays, it's going to be like gardening. So each day we'll have, and on Friday it's going to be the boat. So we have like different things, different tasks that we do each day of the week for the 6 weeks that we're here. Just to give it a little bit of a loose structure to what we're doing here, so you know when you're watching like what we're going to be doing. Are you going to keep the chickens? We've got chickens. We've got chickens. If I show you out, if I go and climb into the shower here, climb into the old shower. Yeah, if I show you out there. Oh, I can't. All right, listen. I'll tell you what. I can't see from here. When I give you the tour of the island, Marcus, should I give everyone a tour of the island while you're doing this? It is kind of interesting.
Right, look at this. You see a little meter here?
Yeah.
If I put it on the end of that one there, if I hold it onto there, it's got the same time it is. It's on the neutral. Now, all it is connected to the solar panel at the moment. If I hold it on these. So we've got power.
There you go. So that's coming into the solar.
That's voltage.
Yeah.
Coming in. So
sweet.
And that was about 15 volts.
So, hey, sorry we lost it there. Who is the white dog that came to be the right? That's Pickles.
Pickles, dog.
Pickles. The reason why her name is Pickles is that me and Catherine, when we came here 2.5 years ago and met Pickle for the first time, we wanted to call her Picard after Jean-Luc Picard.
Oh.
However, we found out that she was a girl, so it'd be a bit inappropriate.
All right, there you go.
So we called her Pickle instead, which is what if I was Q, that's what I would call Picard.
So they got voltage coming in there.
Hang on, let me just show.
Variable voltage up and down. Phones off that.
Yeah.
So
cool.
You've also got an output as well, so you could use it to send power to something else from these two here. Yeah. So say for instance you want a fan you want to run directly off the solar panels, you can connect them here, or a light as it shows there. But it could be anything. It could be a fan, it could be a light, it could be anything. You know, safe garden lights, for instance. No, it won't work because it'll be dark.
So just to reply to the question there that we just got from Ira saying, Graham, how will you shower, etc. Well, we won't.
What we do, right?
Just gotta sweat.
The more sweaty we get, it falls off much easier. So as long as we get sweaty enough, and then what we do the roller technique. So like this, and we like roll.
Don't stop it! My hand was there. God.
So it's like a squeegee effect. It works brilliantly. I've done it before, mate. I don't know her name, but that worked.
Do you remember Bottom?
Yeah, of course. Remember
Hooligans Island for the third live show. This is gonna be Hooligans Island. Eddie bloody Hitler. Ooh, any relation? Oh, I've got a brother.
Are they in your pocket as well?
I'm sorry for the signal dropping out now and again. Just bear with us. Don't worry. We will come back at some point, I'm sure.
No, the other one. One's for the battery. The like a clamp for the battery.
What connectors? Oh, you mean
the brass things?
The nipple rings. The nipple.
Yeah, the nipple rings.
What are they called?
Nipple rings. That's it. That's like no, I like that name.
The nipple clamps.
Yeah, the nipple clamps. What do they clamp your nipples? And then 2 wires. And it's like electric 6. High voltage.
Oh God. Stuck on an island with this guy for 6 weeks.
So wait, do you know where it is? We need the clamps.
They're in that yellow bag, I think.
Yellow bag. This one.
Yeah, weren't they? Oh, the blue bag. Where's the blue bag? The bag that I was carrying in. I think I just threw it in there. Yeah, where's the blue bag?
There's nothing in the blue bag.
Are you sure? Oh. Okay. Bollocks. This is fun watching us look for stuff. There's my bag there.
I'll wing it. I'll wing it.
You'll wing it?
I'll wing it. I'll put it on the power. I'll put it on the cancer now to boost the power in the battery.
Okay.
So I'm professional in this one, don't you think? I must have got some little clamps to go around the posts. But that's what I'll just
Did you check in my waistcoat thing?
Yeah, well, that's a bit personal. You know.
You checked in the coat.
In there. You know. Yeah, no, it's just yeah.
No, I think honestly this is so heavy. There must be something in here. Yes.
Oh, that's what it looked for.
Hey, Marcus.
Yeah, I know. You had any pocket oil on?
I found your nipple clamps.
I know they're lovely, aren't they?
They go on the battery's nipples.
I've got my own set at
clamp
home, and I only
onto
wear them
it.
on Fridays.
There you go, Marcus. I was keeping his nipple clamps safe for some reason. Okay, right, what I was going to do? I was going to try and get my little holder for my camcorder. It's not a camcorder, it's a phone. For my phone, there it is, this little thing. I'm going to put you with my little friends. I'm going to put you into this little clamp here, which I'm going to twist, I think. Oh no, have I messed this up? Have I broken this? Should. The little clamp thing. I'll tell you what, I'll put that there. There you go. Hi everyone. Wow. Now you're not seeing the world through the eyes of a drunk. Which is good. Oh, I see. So it's a little screw thing here. I'll just screw it down. Down, 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 down. I'll get my little tripod while we do this. So this is literally how it's happening. This is how it's going to be for the next few weeks. We're going to be doing stuff live, and if it messes up, then it's on us. It's on us. There you go. Is that a cat in the corner? Yes, we have a cat now. Ishmael. Gato. El gato. ¿Qué nombre? ¿Cómo te llamas? Mustafa. Okay, why? Why Mustafa?
I don't know. Then kids
Okay, the kids named him Mustafa. Okay. The cat is called Mustafa. Mustafa. Maybe after the Lion King? The Lion King?
Oh.
I think.
Then before they have with was a lizard.
Yeah.
Then shit burger, but he eat it.
Oh, good. He eat the shit or he eat
No,
the bird?
he did. He did
Good. The bird?
Yeah. Lagartija.
The rats?
Rat.
Rats?
Oh, a ratter.
Oh, okay, he's a
Yeah,
ratter.
like a mouse.
Oh, a mouse. Mice. Do we have mice? We have mice on the island. How can we have mice on the island? How do they swim this far?
Eat it.
I don't know. Right, I'm going to move you on to the top now.
The lizard. They eat it. The lizard.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're going to have this a lot better set up in the future. Okay, so there you go. When I clamped my phone down onto this tripod, it turned my phone off. Like literally reset it because it held down the power button. Sorry about that. That wasn't meant to happen. This wasn't meant to happen, but it did. It did. What can I say? Normal reservists will be resume in a moment. Sorry. Thank you for everyone who's hung on there. Well said, Mark. Who said Mark? We love the fact that you're doing your best and get better effort in the next 6 weeks. Thank you very much, Draconi. We appreciate that. To be fair, while you're waiting for the full fat satellite internet, it may be worth keeping the camera static to give the 4G a fighting chance. It's a 4G LTE, actually. Go ahead and fix the camera. Don't worry about poor video wonky stands. It's amazing that we can watch you guys live on a freaking desert island. That's very true. The kid says we must have a cat. Yes. Scar ate Mufasa. He didn't eat him. He just let go, didn't he, and let him fall into the wildebeest. Right. Okay. So I was gonna check on what Marcus is up to, because he's always up to something. He's always up to something, this lad. What are you up to, my friends?
I'm to fly these off the battery from the solar controller to the battery. So that's just literally just provide voltage from a little solar. So it's only a temporary setup from the solar controller into the battery. So then we can then get power into this little inverter here. And it's a modified sine wave inverter, so it should be all right for digital devices looking at it.
So explain that. Why is a sine wave good for those who didn't do trigonometry?
Pure sine wave inverters are far more superior than modified sine wave and non-modified sine wave. Basically, if you've got a non-modified, so a non-sine wave inverter, you put it on an oscilloscope, the profile will be like bricks, like that. If you've got a modified sine wave, it's kind of done digitally. So it's kind of, the sine wave comes up and the tops, instead of going all the way, they're trimmed which is better than non-modified, but not as good as pure sine. Pure sine wave is when you've got a nice smooth signal. So,
Okay.
a bit like my bottom.
Your bottom.
Yeah, it's smooth. Have a look.
There might be children watching this.
We've got a lot of compression
So
tabs
do
on the
you
MCs.
want to just quickly explain to anyone who's just got here what we're doing?
Well, at the moment, we're just connecting up a temporary system for our electric so we can power the internet. That's the main concern, and charge our devices up. So it's just one single 85 amp hour battery, deep cycle battery. The deep cycle we got in, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And then that runs off the the power is fed from the solar panel, which is on the roof out there, and the wires are just literally just going through the window at the moment, and then they then go to the solar controller.
So that stops the batteries from going on fire from having
Basically,
too much power put into them by the
yeah.
solar panels. So solar panels don't know what they're doing. They just change
They're just
sunlight
chucking
into
power.
electricity.
They're
They're
just
just chucking
chucking
out power.
Yeah.
And if you put too much power into if you over
You can
what's it
damage the
called?
battery.
Yeah, if you overload
I
the
don't think
battery,
you'll have
overcharge the
tiny
battery.
Panel. It's not a big panel. It's more case later on when you got more power, it's going to become more of a problem. You can, to be fair, you can piggyback these. You don't have to have just one solar controller. You could then get some more panels and have like two systems going onto the same battery. So instead of saying chucks away your nice new shiny system, you can carry on using this and just put another one beside it. So you can just keep doubling up and doubling up and doubling up. Where that is good is if anything goes wrong, you don't have a complete naked system with no power.
Oh, cool. You just take one thing out.
Fortunate, yeah. You take one out. So.
Brilliant. Well, we just got a message there. We got a super chat there from Nico. Some money for the Panama internet hamsters. Conservator says, I hope that internet device will run on a modified sine wave inverter.
Yeah, that will.
How do you know?
Yeah,
You just know.
Yeah, because it's low voltage.
He knows things.
That won't be a problem. I'm sure it's not going to be a problem.
He knows things and he drinks.
Oh, I never do that.
The thing is, once we have power to the internet, I've got to get in touch with the internet company and ask them to switch on our internet. So it might not be tonight, but hopefully by tomorrow we should have really good internet. I'm not saying you're doing it for nothing.
What?
This is fascinating to me because you're fixing stuff.
Oh. You get a close up of my fat belly.
Yeah.
Other fly lead here.
Is there internet cable to the island? No, Nico. If I take you upstairs, upstairs here, past the Ben Fogel signature. See you later, Ben Fogel. Take you up the stairs. You'll find up here. If you come into this room, we're going to the balcony. Up here we have a satellite dish, which is pointing out over there. It's not actually pointing to Bocas, it's pointing to Solate Island. So I'm guessing that's line of sight from there to the island where they've got something set up over there. So yeah, we should be able to get 7 megabits. That's what we're paying for. 7 megabits uninterrupted upload and download. So it's symmetrical. Oh, sorry, just walking up the steps here. Right. Well, don't keep the questions coming. If you've got anything to ask, please do. We can see what you're saying here. No lines out. But Panama weather forecast is cloudy and rainy with some thunderstorms. Oh shit. me and Marcus are planning to sleep out under the stars. 7 megabits per second. That's 7 more than what I'm getting. So that's a Duke Vengeance.
Yeah, we'll connect on the walls. Yeah, and that as well. At the moment, more we can. Yeah. Good man. So what we've got going into anything going to the batteries? Yes, we don't need that on. Off. So at the moment, it's charge now coming from the solar. It's actually showing here it's going into the batteries. So it's coming from the solar into the battery. So this battery's now charging.
It's charging.
It's charging. So what we'll be interested to see is if we turn that off. That one.
Yeah,
Turn it off and
95.
just
They
see
they
what
beam
volts.
it.
It's
They
showing
beam it to the
40.
dish.
So that battery's already fully charged. It's 12.8 volts coming out of the battery at the moment. So let's double check that. I'm not convinced. Yeah, it's about 14 volts there.
Is that
12,
good?
12.4. That battery's fully charged, 12.8 volts.
That battery's fully
That is
charged.
fully charged already.
Cool.
So that's a good start. So let's slide it fully charged.
Fully charged.
Well, that's now charging from there.
That's
So that
pretty
should be hunky dory. I just need to I've got the wall with the inverter.
Adam says, "I love that Marcus and Ishmael."
You're not coming.
Good on Ishmael. That'll help.
We got a message here saying, "I love that Marcus and Ishmael have immediately joined the International Brotherhood of Handymen."
I like Ishmael. Ishmael's a great guy.
Christian's asking how much was the solar panel. It was $80. $80, and how many watts is it?
That's only a little
50
watt.
50 watt.
It's only for this job, but we need more.
Yeah,
we need about probably 2 kilowatt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's 8 panels we're talking about. 8 panels of what they got. 250s what they are.
250s. 8 panels of 250. Yeah.
If you want to do a proper system in the house, you run everything off it.
Yeah.
You better run an electric fridge off it then.
Electric fridge.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be a lot cheaper than a gas fridge. A lot more useful than the fridge we've got at the moment.
And also, if you're not here, that'll keep working if you want, or you turn it off anyway when you leave the door open so don't go mouldy.
Yeah. Fantastic. Lead acid batteries are normally fully charged when new because it protects the internal plates.
Yeah, because obviously.
The conservator says you're going to need more panels.
Oh, God, yeah, big time.
So what we got? Do you want to open that up? Could you open that up and I'll show
Well, we've got
people
a little
outside.
old panel at the back there. We've only just got it, so it's like it's a mess.
I've only been here for about 40 minutes. It seemed like we've got a lot of stuff done in the first 40 minutes of being here.
Stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can see out there
There's
that's one panel where the 8 panels used to be. So are we all right to just use that same stand that was for the panels?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My only concern is that you've got trees.
No, but that tree there wasn't. I think that's an almond tree. That wasn't there when we had the solar panels sorted in the first place. So basically that's going to be sorted.
Because obviously a lot of part of the day is going to be under shade. And when you've got a small panel, you won't make the most of it.
Christian saying 6 kilowatts with battery will cost $4,000.
Easy, yeah.
Wow.
You're going to need 1,000 amp hours at least of power as well, but your battery power as well to run it.
Crikey.
Yeah, if you've got. But then again, if you're not going to be here all the while, depends what you can do with it. It's all to do with loading. What loading you're going to be? Remember, you're not going to fit any incandescent bulbs, are you? It's all going to be LEDs. Right? LEDs. So
but we want to have a TV. We want to have a TV, people to watch.
Yeah.
Plug their laptops in.
Yeah, but then you've got 40, 50 watts.
We want to have a fridge that works. We have a gas stove. Basically, we want it so that people can stay here. So people can stay here and it can be fairly comfortable.
Well, the more power you've got, the more stable it'll be, and less likely you're going to drain the batteries below their minimum level. Yeah. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want people damaging your batteries.
Okay. So is our internet now plugged in?
No, oh, it's a cable. It's on a cable cluster. Oh, you plug it in. Oh, that's a good idea, Ashton. It keeps instructing me. I forgot to plug it in.
Plug it in. Do it. Dun, dun, dun. The quality of this internet feed is just going to go crazy good now.
Oh, if it's connected, it is.
There we go. Woo! Yeah, 95 Winston saying cut the tree back. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Don't worry about that.
The light is on.
Is anybody home?
There's lights on at the back.
I think these takes a minute or so, doesn't it, to load up? But like, I don't think it's going to work tonight. I'm going to have to get in touch once I get offline. Once I get off this stream, I will get in touch. So Marcus, would you like to join me on a tour of the island for everybody?
Oh. Really?
That was a really good impression of a teenager.
Oh, sorry.
Would you like to go on a tour of the island? Oh, really? Oh no, I'd rather look at my phone.
It's not fair.
It's just not fair. How are we doing there, Ishmael? It's connected. Yeah. Okay, good. I'll probably need to pay before they actually give us internet. Are you looking to see if you've got?
I'm seeing whether I can connect it first and just is there the code? Is there code?
It'll be on the bottom of the box.
Ooh.
Don't show it to everyone.
Well, I don't think they're going to nick you in there from here, are they?
Don't tell them, Pike. I don't know, mate.
Is it GrahamNet then? It must be GrahamNet.
GrahamNet, is that what it's called?
You've got GrahamNet and GrahamNet 5 gigahertz. But
Wow.
I'm going to go for the 2.4.
Go for the 2.4, works further. Goes through
Is it
walls
on the side
better.
there, or- God, I can't see that. It's tiny.
Does it require a password?
Well, there's one's come up, so no, I'm not going to take that password.
Okay. I probably need to talk to them to get the password off them, mate.
Well, no, the password might be in the device.
Yeah, but I haven't paid anything for this yet.
I mean, that doesn't give you the password to connect to them.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Oh, okay. That's just to connect to the router.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
8. No, 7.
7, 8.
7, 8.
Sorry.
We're broadcasting our internet here. Now everyone's going to be able to get online.
Well, I'm connected, and it says there's internet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You might have internet. Let's have a look. Let's see what we'll do is just
Great. Check on the BBC site.
No, I don't want BBC.
Okay. Check on ITV site.
I'll do a search or something.
The password is I wear a hat, all caps.
First picture come up. It's pictures of spooning.
What? Why are you looking at pictures of spooning?
Because I was making you a video. I was just doing I was doing a post.
So the internet's working. Is it working?
I think so. I've got like gay porn come up.
Yeah, but you've got mobile data on that, so make sure your mobile data is turned off.
That's turned off. That's off. Although it seems I've got gay porn come up.
Why, Marcus? Why?
I've looked at a picture of spooning. I was going to laugh. Because obviously, they know. I
It was an in joke.
Right, I'll just put dick or something, just a random search. Yep, it's working. You've got internet.
Fuck yes.
I think so, yeah.
It's working.
I've still got random pictures of gay men. I don't go away.
He doesn't know why.
Well, I do know why. But
We know why.
Yes. Right, what megabits per second will it be?
It better be 7.
32. Oh, the ping's very good. Oh my god. That is very good for hair.
What is it?
At the moment, we're getting about 35 to 40 megabits per second download. 35, 34. This is plenty quick enough for us.
Wow, that's insane. I only pay for 7.
There you go. And it's upload. 40.
That's better than I get at home.
You want to move here?
Yeah, I'm going to move.
You're in at home, so
I'm going to move.
So you're going to give it 13. 13, I thought it was better. It's jumping about a bit, but. 15.
Cool. All right.
That's it. Okay.
I should move to that connection. Actually, no, because we're going to walk around the island,
Yeah,
so
okay.
we might not be able to get a good
Oh,
connection
that's
around the
brilliant.
island.
Well done, Ashmore.
Thank you, Ishmael.
You're welcome.
You legend. Thank you.
Well done, don't worry.
We're going to put some more beers on ice for you. No problem. Okay. Thank you. Oh, wow. So,
Good man.
first job done already.
And it's quick.
Been here less than an
That's
hour.
brilliant.
Okay, so
That's
now,
a relief. That's such a relief.
oh, we've got internet. I'm really going to have to pay the company because they came to the island when I wasn't here and put it in for me, and that was giving us free internet. Yeah, there's a lot of trust. I guess they think like, well, they're not going to go anywhere, are they?
No.
Because you know the dish is here. Okay, come on then. Let's go for a little tour. Should we go for a little tour? Would you like to come for a little tour with me? So this is under the house. There used to be decking under here, and
Everywhere's so boggy.
it is a bit boggy. It was just tide would go down. And loads of work to do here. Oh, you can see we've got flooding in here, which is a problem. We might need to raise this like cement wise.
Is this flood and also trapped water? This trapped
This is
water.
flood.
You show it's not. Look to me.
No, this is flooded from the because of the high
I see
tide.
that, but we want the water to get away, don't we? As well.
Well-
Even when the water goes down.
Yeah, but if we built this up with some more cement up like another 6 inches, then the water wouldn't
It
come.
wouldn't be a bad idea because, quite frankly, it's falling towards the house at the moment. It's higher over there than it's here.
Okay.
See if it's more off.
All right. Well, let's sort that out. So this is my
Is
old
it
wall.
one time today?
I painted this wall. This is where I used to have my cinema.
Now,
Oh,
is this,
this is a
the
canoe.
canoe that Ben Fogel dug?
No, I don't think so. I think this is Ishmael's canoe.
Oh, right.
This is my old chest fridge.
Oh my god, that's mouldy. What's that?
No, it's got bottles in. for some reason.
You've got a bin.
So we might have to dispose of that responsibly. But this area here, this has got water. This has never had water in before, so this is a bit disconcerting for the future of the island. Obviously, we've got this this pipe here. This is the pipe from the toilet.
Ooh.
See, this is falling down. Hang on, I'm
Yeah,
gonna switch. Everybody knows where the skeletons are buried. That's
Like that and just let it grow again.
okay. Well, that's on the septic tank. Can you see the septic
Ooh,
tank
that's
under
not
there?
good. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's not good. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of
You might have to remove all that.
of the pipe there. So that pipe went out to the
Is that the heat that's
mangroves.
done that?
I think so. Yeah,
Blimey.
that's the heat.
Oh my god, you've sent me to like Raging Inferno or something. You brought me to the Raging Inferno.
I don't know what's done now, but that
bubbled
is.
there, that's my beer.
Look at that, man. That's crazy. Seeing that all twisted like that.
Well, I don't think poo
Shit.
flows uphill.
Okay, yeah,
That's
true.
gonna be like Class B around there.
Okay.
That's gonna be like no bivalve mollusks. Don't eat them.
Well, it used to go out to a leach
They're gonna
field
deteriorate.
in the mangrove, so we're gonna make a new leach field for the loo before we put the new loo in. We're gonna have to cut all this away.
Yep.
And this is the tree that's
I think we
affecting
need
the
a
solar
chainsaw.
panels,
I think
so
we desperately need a chainsaw.
we need
Or
to.
at least a bow saw.
I think Ishmael will be able to get us one. You know.
What is that bilge pump? I just found an old whale bilge pump. I just found this. That's a random thing to find in the ground.
Oh, that's my old bilge pump.
That's a whale bilge pump. That is.
That's
12
my
volt
that's
bilge
my
pump.
old bilge pump from
I
my
don't
boat.
think it works.
That cost me $56. That.
Well, you don't need to buy a whale one. You can get a lot cheaper than that.
Okay. It worked well though.
Oh, no, they're good things.
So tell us what a bilge pump is.
The bilge pump, it basically sucks water in the bilge, and the bilge is basically the bottom of the. That's where they used to put all the slaves in the bilges.
Oh God.
It's horrible, isn't it? But basically, the bottom of the hull, you get down to the hulk, which is like the keel of the boat from the inside, and that's where your bilge pump is. Every boat leaks. Pretty much every boat will leak to some extent. So whether it comes through the stern gear or whatever, not so much with an outboard because obviously everything's on the outside of the boat. But if you've got a stern tube with a propeller on the end which goes through the hull for a tube, you'll get a certain amount of leakage through what we call a gland, where the motor will attach on the end of the gland with the shaft going through, and it'll weep a little bit, and bit by bit it'll just fill up in the bilges. And then there's other things as well, like for instance, old boats on the Norfolk Broads that sink because the glass fibre's got what you call osmosis, where they basically delaminate and it allows all the water in, and then they sink.
Okay.
Well, holidaymakers on them.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Hearts Cruiser's fault.
That's no good.
No.
Okay. Mark wants to know how shocked would you be if the turn a corner and there's a Tesco Express. Lee Corn wants us to switch to the new Wi-Fi because the signal's terrible. It's hard to see anything. But I'm just wondering if we go for a tour of the island, I don't think the Wi-Fi is going to stretch it that far.
Well, that'll be funny. You're on mobile at the moment. How far's that stretching?
Well, I mean,
I don't know what. You know what I should have. Well, I should put my Wi-Fi extender.
oh shit. Okay, but we can
that-
get another one. We can get another one.
I don't.
Okay, it says we're reconnected. It says we're live. So what it will do now is it'll flick the Wi-Fi or the mobile.
Yeah, stick back in.
Yeah. Okay, should we have one then?
Yeah,
Okay,
see how
let's do
far it
this.
reaches.
That's how far we can go with getting our feet
And
wet.
don't fall down the hole.
I mean, I'm really concerned about how much water there is at the moment. I knew that global warming would take over the island at some point, but this is looking really boggly.
Boggly. It's like one of them
Boggy.
boggy head. Yeah, boggly.
Right, should we? Can you help me get into this? Or can you hold that?
I'll hold that.
You can talk to the camera.
What way around is it?
Other way around.
Oh, God, there we go. Hello there. Well, let's have a look how boggy it is, because quite frankly, it's a swamp. It's expecting me. I'm used to luxury. I am, and I've got to walk over this. Oh dear. What's he like, eh? So I think it's going to be a fair bit of work, and quite frankly, it feels like the water might have risen somewhat because this island's disappearing. It's like Atlantis. We need to rename your island. Right. Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'm just going to go up.
Yeah, you need to rename your island to Atlantis. Sorry about that. So over here, well, I'm walking up. God, it's so treacherous, I tell you. Just like my feet keep sinking. Oh God, yeah, it is though. Look down there. Can you see that? How boggy it is. And my new shoes. Oh dear. So I'm sure the mosquitoes have a whale of a time here. He said there wasn't any mosquitoes, but I think he's lying to me. I bet there is. I'm getting bitten in pieces. Oh, I've got some. Oh my god, that stinks. Oh, I just disturbed the swamp and it smells like rotten swamp, like pond water. That's it. I can smell like pond water. This should be salt water, shouldn't it? Oh my god, there's ducks as well. They're like Muscovies.
Marcus!
There's 2 ducks.
Marcus!
Yeah, yes, yes, master.
Where is the box that had the water in and the onions?
The box that had the water in and the onions.
Yeah. Is it still at the boat dock, Ishmael? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I
Oh.
didn't get that.
Apparently he's lost his onions. Well, we all knew that, didn't we?
I'm so worried about these stairs. These stairs are
Well, I think
freaking
we
me
need to create new ones, mate. A couple of new strings. Well, let's have a bit of string. The string is the I say strings or stringers or string. It's these pieces here. That's what you call a step string. For where you've got this string and it's cut into a step. That's a step string. If it's a house, actually, can you see it? If it's a house string, the treads would butt up to the inside of the actual string itself. So it'd be on the inside here. You wouldn't see the exposed edge of the tread. But as you can see here, it's a little bit treacherous. And over here, we're missing some treads. And it's not rotten all the way down. You could splice just the bottom part of the string in if you wanted to. The bottom end in place of the treads.
At the bottom?
Sorry?
Is that rotten?
In place it is, yeah. On that
Gotta
side.
I can see the rot there.
Yeah.
We need to paint it. We need to get new stuff and paint it.
Well,
I'd be tempted just to get a new.
I wouldn't paint it because you'll just trap the water in, wouldn't you guys? Yeah.
No,
tell
no,
them.
buy a new thing and then treat the wood so
Yeah.
it doesn't rot like that has done.
Yeah, something really ecological like, creosote. Or the old engine oil with a bit of turpentine in it. Just to...
I really love the smell of creosote. Is that wrong?
No, that's the spirit that's in it, like turpentine. Yeah, like thinners.
Oh,
White
okay.
spirit, that's it, white spirit, that's what I'm
Right,
thinking of.
sorry.
But if
Okay,
you
mate, come on then.
I've been beckoned. I'll just grab my beer. I get told I do. He's really bossy. You know that? I don't know if you realise, but Graham Hughes is really, really bossy. Like, he's treating me like his bitch. I don't mind. As long as he gets his whips out, that's fine.
Here.
I'm talking about you, not to you. He told me off earlier because I said marijuana.
You said all the grown marijuana.
But it wasn't. Well, I'm following him. Is that the Pied Piper he is? There you go. He needs a whistle, I think.
A whistle.
Flute.
So this is the first time I've walked around the island for over 2 years, and yeah, it's a bit of a shock. Yeah, dude, where's my boat dock?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I take it that used.
Yeah, that used to be a boat dock. It was a stone dock, so it was.
Can I make a suggestion? Islands. Why do?
Well, no,
If
the
you move something
idea
down
here
with
was
it.
that if we ever need to bring any equipment to the
Are you telling
island-
me this is your hard?
Yeah. So under the water there. Oh shit!
There
Sorry.
should be stone
Sorry.
and stuff.
Under the water, the stone.
Okay. Well, it ain't at the moment. That can. Yeah. It looks like water.
Yeah. Pineapple Boy's saying maybe consider an outdoor Wi-Fi extender. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. I think really that I should have brought one with me.
No,
I've got a really good one in my
we'll get
workshop. It
from
does all the
town.
garden as well.
Yeah.
So
Shit, man, this is pretty bad, you know. I'm hoping this is just the high tide, and then when the tide goes down, it'll.
well, quite possibly
we'll
with
be able-
stones.
we'll be able to
hopefully, but
see-
it might be silted up.
No, it won't be. It won't be. It won't be.
The stone won't be silted up, even though.
But I've never seen it this high. I've never seen the water this high before, to come this far over this dock.
Oh, it's global warming. It's either that or your island is sinking.
It's probably global warming. Okay, let's head off under here. We're gonna come to the end of the island. You'll like this end, I think, Marcus. We just it's very jungly. So that tree that's fallen over there, that's nothing to do with me. I don't know what happened there. This tree over here, this tree, seems to have a massive nest of something in it. This tree was split in two by a lightning strike when I was on the island alone at like 2 o'clock in
Was
the
it Flash
morning.
Gordon?
No, it was a lightning.
Was it the evil emperor?
No, it was
No,
in the sky.
That's what he did, wasn't it? He got the lightning.
Oh,
from
we
the
had
sky.
lightning from his hands.
Yeah.
Forced lightning.
Not that Emperor, no, it didn't.
Take your Jedi weapon.
But yeah, mate, look, this is this is not good. These mangroves are having problems here. Look at this. This is a mangrove and it's fallen down. Mate, this is bad.
Undermined.
That used to be thick. You couldn't see light through there before.
Is it an opportunity to open it up so you get some light in?
No, that's not the way you're supposed to do it. And we need the mangroves to protect the island.
Yeah,
But this makes sense for how much water there is on the island at the moment. If the mangroves are in this state, they don't look healthy.
They're probably suffering.
They do not look healthy. Shit.
Well, they need management. That's what they need. All that.
This
rubbish
is
needs
really
removed.
bad, man. This is really bad. I didn't realise how bad it would be for like global warming. I know it's a low island, but this is a bit much. There's no water at this end of the island. This island's
It needs to move.
this end is a bit higher.
Maybe
Hey,
move
what?
move to this end.
Yeah, maybe move to this end of the island. But yeah, well, the path from the boat dock to the house is completely underwater at the moment. That's why we didn't take that way, and we came across the water. So this is noni. This fruit here, yeah, it's called noni.
Is it edible?
Yeah, it's horrible though. It's
Oh,
horrible.
I'll let you
But
go.
the hummingbirds like it. Obviously, we've got the palm trees over here.
Coconuts.
We've got loads of coconuts.
Coconuts everywhere.
Yeah,
We need a machete.
coconut grove. I
What's a machete?
guarantee Ishmael will have a machete. I guarantee it.
I want my own machete.
Okay.
Put my name on it.
Oh my God, look at the state of this. Jesus Christ. I mean, a lot of this work is going to be tidying up.
That's tin roof, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. What, isn't it?
Is that supposed to do that?
Well, it's corrugated iron. If you've got constantly got mud sitting on top of it all the time, it's going to rot for eventually. You know, and the galvanising's good, but it's not that good.
Damn. And there's also water there. This carpet here on the ground.
You've got the morse control. Hey, you've got another morse control conveyor there.
That's so random.
It's rather random. You find boat bits all over the place. You've got a toilet.
Yes, that's a
That's
composting
the
toilet.
composting toilet. It's the one that wasn't any good.
It really stank and it had
Is that
like
an
black,
environment? That looks
big,
like an environment to me.
big black slugs in it. If you want to clean it up.
What?
Draconic's asking, is it possible that the island was a prize because they thought it would sink over the years? No, I actually picked this island. It was $100,000 towards an island adventure, and I could have picked anything. I could have picked traveling to all the South Pacific islands that I didn't go on to in the Odyssey expedition or something like that. But I actually chose this island. There is stuff we can do about the fact that the sea does seem to be coming into the
Well,
island.
just saying you do.
So- Oh, fantastic.
Got your Harry board, look at that.
these actually were all my
That's
bottles.
an environment. Did you have to plug that thing in as well? Was it powered?
No, it wasn't powered. No, you
wasn't powered.
just turned it with the handle to turn over the.
Oh, well, it is an environment.
barrel.
That's an environment then.
It was really
That's right.
expensive apparently. I didn't
No,
buy
they
it.
are. The newer ones have got heater elements. I'll tell a story about that actually, about these environment toilets. Because we're quite rural in France, and our house is full of composting toilets. Not full of them, obviously, could be a bit silly. You don't poo that much. But our friend bought one of these, like that, but an electric version. It had a heater in it. But what happened was that it broke, and they didn't realise. And the idea with having heaters, it evaporate the moisture out of your feces, your poo. You know,
I think that was the
can't be-
problem here because it's so humid. It just didn't work with the composting. It just stank.
Well, it wouldn't do. It's just not a space now. But what happened? It broke and it leaked, and they had to cart this thing from upstairs down through the house with like a trail of like wet gungy poo out of the back of this toilet. They got rid of it in the end. It cost them $2.5 grand for this
And the
toilet,
gecko on it?
and all it did was you just it was like a snail with poo. Oh,
Okay, so this is my bodega, which is Spanish for garage, well, kind of thing. One of you got a message from Karina. Karina, message. I'm looking for the message from Karina. I'm scrolling down.
Karina, that's my daughter.
Maybe.
A message for me.
I don't know. Someone said there was a message from Karina. I'm just trying to find it. I'm sorry, I can't find it. Karina, if you're still watching, please send the picture. Send Karina Holland.
Oh, that's my daughter.
Oh, is that your
Hello,
daughter?
Karina. Hello, Karina. Hope the kids are good. I
um,
hope you're behaving.
Hi, Dad. So happy you made it safe.
Yeah, we got there. Only just, he lost my wallet. I had my card to shore, wouldn't they get back into
I
France?
didn't lose it. I just
You
left it in
didn't
the hotel
notice.
for a laugh.
Yeah, right.
There's an old inverter down there. Do you want to try and get that
You
back
think
on
that'll
its
work?
feet?
Yeah.
Thinking that'll work?
That'll do. That's what we're sorted. That's only about, what is that, about 400 watt one? That's no bigger than what you got. I'll stick with the one we got, I think.
Yeah, I think so. What about these drill bits here?
There's nothing in there.
Okay.
That's it.
Should we go? Do you want to open the doors? Do you want to open the massive doors
The
here?
bottles and the wine bottles. Is this you? This is very environmental. This must be you. You've done all this, haven't you?
Well, no, I collected the bottles because I thought we could do something with them on the island at some point, like recycle them or something.
We could do that.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
do
lots
that.
that you can make
It's
paths.
fast.
You can. Do you want to go in there? Do you want to see if you can try and pull that open? It's all rusting apart. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into my torture dungeon. Oh my God!
It's a little label there, but
Is that wet in there?
No, it's all right. It's all right. This is down. Little old pump. That's a swimming pool pump. I've got an inflatable pump for an inflatable swimming pool. You've got a pressure tank down there. You've got your trolley there, mate. Your trolley.
Oh, my trolley's still there.
And a stove.
Cool. I've got loads of tiles. Look, there's loads of tiles over there.
Oh, it's the ones on the workshops. We've
Got some motors. Hey, what do you think of the garage there?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just all rubbish in there. Shit knows to do.
There's an old petrol tank there.
That's one for the boat.
Jesus.
Boat petrol tank.
This really-
There's another part of that pump. We've got a swimming pool.
Got a swimming pool. Let's go swimming. So all these old coconuts of
And look at here, mate.
back in the room. What?
Coconut. Evolution of life and all that. See the roots?
Life finds a
Yeah,
way.
It does. It fell then off the coconut tree, and then it wants to grow again into another tree. I like that.
We've got someone called Bob from Canada.
Hello, Bob from Canada.
He's saying hello. I think they're a relative of yours. Do you have any Bobs in Canada?
Oh, yeah, loads.
Okay, so we're gonna step over the stream here. Shit, this is insane.
How do we get here a great deal of feed wet? And then we're going back the way we can get feed wet.
Well, you can go around if you like.
Well, we'll go the way you do. It's just kind of like, look a bottle, hammer. We've got a wimp.
Not a whim. Yeah, only whims get their feet wet. Really? Okay, so we're walking back now to the boat dock along the path. This is quite nice actually, because here you've got this sort of very spongy grass on the ground.
Bizarre.
You can see it's like really spongy.
Yeah.
Tropical grass.
So, do you actually cut this grass? Or you just
No,
leave
you
it?
just leave it. Kind of grows up like in big bunches, and then you stand on it.
Teletubbies, isn't it?
It's just a bit Teletubbies, yeah. Marcus's workshop is really tidy, says 95 Winston.
My workshop, yeah, that certainly isn't.
Shit. So these trees, I want
to
to show you these trees here. So this tree
They
and this palm tree were in a battle. They were locked in a battle for supremacy, and it looks like the palm tree's won.
Well, the other one's dead.
It's killed off the other tree, yeah, but that other tree was alive.
That woodpecker or something. Do you have woodpeckers there?
I guess so.
Because there's a big hole.
Oh, there is a big hole. Look at that. Do you reckon we can get a better shot of that? Yeah, we do get woodpeckers here. They don't sound like Woody Woodpecker, but there you go. Look at
Yep, made a
that. Is Marcus in shock yet at the scale of his problem?
You didn't see my house when I bought my French farmhouse. It wasn't it wasn't flooded, I must say, but it would be if it was raining, because we had a massive great hole in the roof.
Shit.
And there was a cow in my kitchen.
There was a cow in the kitchen.
There was a cow in my kitchen, a vache. Yes, there's a vache in my kitchen. It wasn't supposed to be, but there was a vache in my kitchen.
Marcus wants to know, Glasgow Kiss wants to know if you're on, what's he saying here? He wants to know if you're on piecework or daily rate.
Well, I've got a tally. It's a bit like the meat you get in the taxi meat. I think like that. You know? He doesn't know. I haven't explained it to him yet.
Christian says it's sad to see global warming has just become real. It's just something people talk about when you see.
I've seen videos and images of the island before, and this is nothing like it was. It's just the water level's risen. There's no doubt.
No doubt. No doubt. I know it's high tide at the moment, but this is really concerning. We're going to have a serious conversation
either
about.
something's compressed, or it's risen. It's one or the other.
Adam says, remember the old episodes of Challenge Annika when Annika would despair at the scale of the problem at the start of each episode?
Oh, have I got to run in a leotard? Is it a helicopter?
Right, should we press on?
I'm running a leotard if you want me to.
Sorry?
I'm running a leotard if you want me to.
You wanted me to run? You want running a leotard? Well, we have got a helicopter landing pad. So technically speaking, we could totally do that. We could totally challenge Annika. Yeah, indeed.
Well, quite frankly, I think any people watch that program, they want to see Annika Rice running a leotard.
Yeah, but this is insane. So there's the path that we're walking on at the moment, and you can see it's flooded. This is not flooded before. I mean, don't get me wrong, the island has flooded in the past when we've had high tides, but not at this end. Let's take this little path this way so we don't get our feet wet. Look at this tree. So this tree has been killed by the salt.
Yeah.
That'll be the salt.
That will be, yeah.
Because if you look, what trees are alive here? They're the ones who can cope with it, which is the palm trees. You look over there, all the trees on here are palm trees. There used to be loads of different types of tree on the island, and they all seem to have met a sticky end. There's a tree there. It's not a palm tree. But yeah, it's a bit grim. Oh, lots of firewood. Yes.
Have we got a bear on the island?
Sorry? A quad bike. It's not that big an island, mate. Richard's saying a drone might be useful.
I brought my drone.
We do have a drone.
Got my drone. And it does 360 as well. So I can create like little planet video pictures and stuff as well, and also like tunnels and
DIY SOS.
Yeah, all that jazz.
Okay, should we head over to the boat dock? Should we go to the boat dock?
Let's go to the boat dock.
And then we'll have a little conversation with people watching about what we're going to be doing with the island and stuff, and then we'll put some more beers on ice. And grab the we need. It's quite intimidating, the amount of stuff that we've got to do.
Well, we start with walkways and thing as well, so we've got somewhere to get from the boat dock to here, right? Get wet feet.
Yeah.
I think I did notice earlier. If you stand in the marsh and wiggle your feet about, it stinks.
Yeah.
Not pond water.
Yeah. If we go over here, we have chickens. So this used to be my pineapple patch over here.
Is it me or is it more than one couple? Are they getting on?
Don't know. That is a lot of chickens. Hi, chickens. That's a big cock.
Who's me?
Roll. Big cockerel. So this is the time at night when they start to roost.
They're very hot at the moment. They're obviously molting. That one there's molting. There.
Not surprised they're hot. But they'll all stand on their sticks.
Yeah, I always have chickens.
You gotta have sticks with them.
I know about chickens.
Oh, look at this one in the box.
Hello,
Hello,
broody.
chicken.
It's a broody chicken.
Can we call them names? Can we make names?
Oh, I want to be supposed to give them the names. Dinner 1, dinner 2, dinner 3.
I used to call my rooster the Colonel after Colonel Sanders from KFC.
It's just got you to bring some fresh chicken.
I mean, there's so much potential here. This is like basically a big field, isn't it, in the middle of the jungle? The Jinja House of Commons. But yeah, there's a lot we can do with the place.
There's a lot of manual work to be done, to be fair.
There is a lot of manual work.
In the heat.
How did you feel like walking around today in the heat?
My feet got big scabs on the bottom of them. I've got to burst some blisters. I've got to make sure I do it in the direction of Graham. Get my own back.
You're horrible. I'll they bring you to my island. Should we head up to the boat dock?
Yeah.
It's a bit cooler out there. Oh.
It was very hot. So
yeah. So that's the chickens. We have chickens on the island again. So I had chickens when I was here, but
Does he
They,
pick the-
they last for a few years, don't they? They don't last forever, chickens.
I don't know. We've had chickens for 4 years.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah. It's fairly short lived. But obviously, if you're going to keep them that long, you're not going to eat them, are you? 'Cause obviously
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
A bit tough. Unless you
The
go to a
tides.
van or something, put the van.
Make the tides come in even more.
Oh my god, that's not.
Yeah. That's,
Big fire.
yeah. Do you want
Blimey.
to show you over here?
We literally walked across there a minute ago.
Yeah.
We literally, when we came in on the boat, that's where we walked across that little bit there, and that was okay. And now you got you'll be 6 inches in the water. So it's still coming up. It's not on the ebb yet, is it?
Mate, that's insane. It's never been this bad. Wow, what can grow in that area if there's a high salt content? Well, first of all, we can grow
Mangroves.
we can grow mangroves and we can grow coconuts. They're two things that can cope with this salt, but most other things can't. So if we're going to be building anything, we are going to have to be for
Do you think we
for
should be looking
food.
at
We're going to have to be building raised beds.
Do you think we should be looking at an actual wooden walkway instead of a raised walkway?
I wouldn't
So
walk on.
literally just have, I don't know, 2 by 1 metre parcels, even 600 wide would be enough. And literally just lay them down, link them all together.
What do you mean?
Like wooden pathways.
That's what I used to have, wooden pathways.
It's all stone everywhere.
Oh yeah, no, I had going up that way. It was all wooden
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
because it needs to come up for when it.
But so it's not in the
got
water,
water.
so it's raised way above the
The
water.
problem is we're sleeping over there tonight. That's where our hammocks
we're
are on
gonna-
the boat dock.
Yeah, we're going to float away.
Shit. I need to get the onions and stuff for the food.
That might be around the back way.
It's going to be difficult. Oh my god, there's so much to do. Should we go and sit down somewhere? Should we go and sit down at the table over here?
You just sit down and cry. Is that what you're doing?
I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to
You
cry.
okay? You okay?
I'm a little overwhelmed at how much stuff that needs to be done. Hi, Pickle.
You okay?
Pickle. What do you want? What do you want? Well, do you know what though? There is a lot more dry stuff than there is wet stuff, so that's good on the whole. But
Does it mean that your island's not rated anymore? It's like 1.5.
yes,
Does it mean so that if you go sell the island, it's no cheaper?
it's now cheaper for someone who wants to buy it.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Pickle!
We've got this here. Okay. JJ, thanks for asking about Campesino. Marcus, could you just hold that?
I'll do that.
I'll come back onto the helicopter pad and I'll just sit down and talk to you in a moment. So basically, Campesino was my dog that I had on this island, and I spent 3 years here basically living. I know I had lots of visitors at the time. He was like, you know, man's best friend, whatever, but he really was my bestie mate, closest to the house because I think I'm live. So anyway, I had a dog on the island for a few months. I had some people in charge of the island, and the one rule was if you go out to town, don't stay more than one night because obviously to come back, you need to give Campesino water and you need to give him food. And they left the island for 3 days, maybe 3 nights, and when they came back, Campesino passed away. Which was devastating, and his grave is just there behind me, just there. There's a little sign that says "Our friend Campesino," and yeah, after that, I was a little bit reluctant to actually ever come back to this place because it was kind of like, fuck. But if you read my blog about coming back in 2018. You can read about it, but it's in the Jinja blog, so there's a section that's like return to Jinja Island or something, or Jinja Island revisited or something. But yeah, it was one of those where you get a phone call and it's like, oh, got some bad news. If it had just been natural causes, if it had just been, you know, we woke up one day and he wasn't here, then, you know, fine. But the fact that they left him on his own for so long, and they said something stupid like, oh, we left him loads of food. I'm like, it's a fucking dog. Doesn't know how to ration. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Anyway, but all a bit shit. But yes, I'm back here now anyway. Okay, so oh, sorry. So should we sit down, mate? Should we sit down?
Oh, helipad.
Sit down on the helipad.
Launch the drone.
Oh. Yeah, this is where I usually launch the drones from. It's quite a cool place to launch drones. Yeah. If I give you my beer,
What's there? I'll give the bag. Back.
you spat in it. Oh, you're the nicest. Okay. Marcus is just lying down now.
My feet.
Just giving up.
That's the only way I can make my belly look flat.
Just giving up.
Is that my best side?
No. Probably not. I'm gonna move back. Where's my beer? Is that my beer?
I suppose you could sort of bring in bodies. Just fill the island with Tories. Tory skeletons and raise the island.
The problem is with bodies, it's like in Lethal Weapon 2 where they put that guy in the cement. You're just going to create a cavity because they'll be eaten by the bacteria. You don't get eaten by worms when you die. You get eaten by your own bacteria. So you're just leaving a cavity in the concrete at the bottom of the building, which is a very bad idea.
With moisture and expands and freezes.
I think that was Lethal Weapon 2. Was that Lethal Weapon 2?
They sling into the boxes and into the shuttering.
Can't remember. We've got some more messages coming through. I got the impression that everyone had scarpered. There's some Jim Bob. There was at least 3 days of digger work to raise the island, but where to buy the sand.
And how do you bring it in on barges? That's everything.
Barges. Well,
that's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff. To the stone dock. That's what the stone dock is there for. And you could bring in load after load.
You could lose 200 ton on there easy.
Yeah, but you'd have to do it. So you'd bring in, say, 4 ton of soil every day, and you'd do it for 100 days. That's how you'd do it.
Look, the excavator. You need a little 360.
They need a Dutch water engineer.
What we need is some Irish navvies. Is it here now?
Irish navvies.
It's Irish navvies, I'll do it.
Does Joe know any Irish navvies to come and help us out here on Jinja Island? So, well, go on then. First impressions. Are you a bit overwhelmed?
Not really, no. It's just you can only do what you can do at the end of the day. But my feeling is obviously there's areas. It don't matter if there's boggy areas, providing you've got a way to get from A to B. Yeah. So if you've got pathways, if it's all raised pathways everywhere.
Yeah, that's what.
And then create an area for which you can relax and maybe like kick a ball about or whatever something you want to do. Well, then that's not so much problem. All these other areas which could be left, they're not really a huge problem. I think the main thing is to raise these paths probably higher than what you'd first maybe imagine, so keep it out of the water. Do you know what I mean? So they're almost on
I'm up for building wooden walkways around the island.
Well, you can build the walkways. You can either do them in situ or you can build them in sections somewhere where it's dry, then put them into place. Yeah. But the thing is, you need to make sure that whatever wood you use that's not in contact with the water. Ideally.
Yeah. Soil's one thing. I get sand, get bags of sand. And turn up on a big, massive cayucas, big dugout canoes that they have. And put shitloads of sand on there, bring on bags of sand, put sandbags around the edge of the island. That would help to start with, and then. I
think the water's coming from underneath.
I know, but then build up as well. That water over there is coming in.
Oh, that over there is, yeah. But here.
So, I mean, the alternative to sandbags is tyres. You could get loads of tyres and build a tyre wall, but that would just be so ugly and not very environmental.
You got loads of bottles over there.
You could use bottles.
Or float away. That raise the island. That's what you do. What you got to do is you've got to get stick all the bottles in the ground.
That's a long-term thing, though, with the island. I think we've got to think now at like what we can do just to get the place habitable. Walkways to the house. Yeah. Get the solar panels.
You're not going to. It's going to cost a lot of money to raise that.
To raise the island.
Yeah, a lot of money. So the best thing is at the moment, what you say is get the walkways in, get them risen, so you can get from A to B. So like from all the docks to the buildings. Yeah. So you're not going to literally be walking through pond water.
Through pond water.
Yep, it is smelly.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you noticed, since we've been walking about and disturbing it all, it's really pongy. When we first got here, it wasn't that smelly, but can you smell that?
Not really. I've had COVID, mate.
You've had COVID?
You're off the camera, mate.
I know, but I've got to think of my health.
It was over a year ago. Actually, no, it was 11 months ago. So, what are we saying in the comments? Leave comments for us so we can talk to you. We've got 18 minutes left on the chat before we have to stop. Water for drinking. One thing at
That's
the
something we need to
time.
ask. Has
Lots
that
of
water,
things can be done.
yeah, we need to ask Ishmael if the water tank has been used at all.
Yeah.
Because if that water's been stagnant, if that water's been sitting stagnant, the likelihood is you're going to have some sort of bacteria, anything from like Legionnaires or anything like that. You don't want to be even washing them water like that, better than anything else.
Am I going to have to climb into the tank and clean it?
Well, I'll hold your feet.
Oh my god.
I'll do it. I've done shittier things like that. I've had to clean out macerators. Ladies, any ladies that are watching, right? Do not put tampons in a toilet that has a pump in the macerator. Please don't do that. What happens is all those little strings, the other things you put, those little strings, they get tangled around the macerator and jam it right up.
What's a macerator?
Macerator, like Sandy Flow type toilet. You get a toilet in, like for instance, in the basement. It has to have a pump and a unit behind it, and it chops all the poo up and pushes it through the pipe.
It's a poo chopper.
A poo chopper. Yeah. So don't put tampons down poo choppers because or anything like that. Even baby wipes. Don't do that either. Bad idea.
When I worked cleaning the toilets of
Did you used to do that? Put your tampons down.
Fab Cafe in Manchester, the women's toilets were always much harder to clean than the men's. Because the men's, it was just piss on the floor, so you just got a mop out. Whereas women, it was like.
They don't aim, do they? It just goes everywhere.
Toilet paper everywhere. Sandwich towels, tampons.
Sorry, women.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies.
Sorry, ladies. Stay hydrated, guys. Really important.
Oh God, yeah.
My eyes are stinging at the moment from all
That's the salt.
the sweat in my eyes.
Yeah, salt in your eyes, and you got them from the sweat.
Yeah. So yeah. Woof.
It's beginning. I'll tell you, you got really hot today, didn't you? Yeah. Run backwards and forwards. I got to a point that I was all like hyperventilating almost. But to be fair to Graham, he did notice and he plonked me down somewhere and got me a beer. That was great.
Plunked you down a bar.
That's fine with me. I don't mind that. Just leave me there.
No, but yeah, we're gonna have to get cracking tomorrow morning.
Yep.
It's the beginning of what we calling it? Ginger Vision.
Ginger Vision.
Ginger
That sounds right. It sounds like a porn channel. Ginger Vision.
Ginger Vision.
Ginger Vision. Ginger Vision. No, I go there.
Christian saying poo blender. It's a poo blender.
It is a poo blender. They're awful things, they are. If they break, they're fine when they work, but if they break.
Bullet for poo.
Yeah. So there you are. You're sitting on the toilet, and all of a sudden, yeah, that's when they're working.
Jesus. Okay, so are we starting Ginger Vision tomorrow in earnest at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I think we need to, don't we?
That's going to be the plan.
That's what we're doing. What are we going to start with? Where do we start? Oh my God. We've got to work with what we've got, obviously, to start with.
Yeah.
So, at the moment, I think we need water for start. Ideally, we need to try and sort that out, if it's possible. But then we've got a pump everywhere, so we need to do that. We need to get a pump at some point.
Okay, so tomorrow we just work on water.
We could just work on water. We can work on water in two ways. You can either work on water in the house, or you can work on water around your feet.
Yeah.
What doesn't cost money?
Well,
your feet.
yeah. I mean, there's so much to do here. There's so much to do.
What you could do, you could
Also so much potential.
oh God, yeah. That's the reassuring talk now. But yeah, there's plenty to do.
But like,
Don't be wrong, it's a beautiful place. It really is. And it's got Graham's right. There's massive potential here. But we are really going to put blood, sweat, and tears. They say.
there's going to be a lot of work to do.
Yeah, and a lot of it's just physical work as well. But obviously there's things that we need to do that are very, very important that are going to. We put a little bit of soul in just for the internet, really, haven't we? So we charge the devices up so we can do what we're doing.
Yeah. But
to make it something so somebody could stay here.
Well, that's the plan. I mean,
of course, we need to be able
we
to
can
do
have
all
it
that.
where people stay in the house. Ishmael will be here on the island, keeping an eye on people. I'd love to let people just have the one or the island themselves.
Other thing we need to
It's a
think.
bit dangerous.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I mean?
What
Do
dangerous?
themselves a mischief.
The stairs are lethal.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that's quite seriously needs to be done as
So
well.
we need to go and get some.
Is there any wood that we can steal from anywhere on the island? Is anything?
Not
Ishmael
that's 2 inch.
siding.
Not that's 2 inches
No,
thick.
that's 2 inches. Yeah.
No, we need to go into town tomorrow and get some wood.
Yeah, that's not 2 inches. The strings are 2 inch, aren't they? But the
No,
threads.
the shreds are 2 inch. It's all the same wood.
It doesn't need to be 2 inch.
That was actually the old floor of the boat.
Oh, right. Yeah.
No, there were some pieces on the floor. Well, over the floor, so the floor was going all like rotten. And there were pieces that.
I don't know what you guys think about preservatives and some, but sometimes what's the lesser of two evils? You chop another tree down to get another bit of wood, or do you preserve a piece of wood that lasts twice, 2, 3 times, 4 times longer? It's a difficult, isn't it?
I'll preserve it. Put some varnish on it.
Varnish won't preserve that.
No,
Not just trap water and then just you need it to be able to breathe. Varnish helps with it. Varnish is fine providing you're going to maintain the varnish. As soon as you stop maintaining, all it does is create like it entraps the moisture and water in the actual wood. You're better leaving it so it can breathe.
Yeah, Glasgow Kiss is saying oil.
Yeah, oil. Even linseed oil. Can you get linseed oil here?
So
Can you get linseed oil here? Linseed oil.
Yeah. So we're going to be going over to the Discord server apparently at 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Which is what?
What's the name? 10 to 6.
So that's
Our time or their time?
Their time, I guess. It's like 49 minutes ago, I guess. I don't know, but we're going to wrap this up at 6 o'clock our time. So I think that's midnight in the UK. If I've got my calculations correct. If your watch is right, is your watch right?
Yeah, it links to my phone.
If you want to head over to the Discord server, you're very welcome to. I don't think we're going to be over there because we've got loads of shit to do here.
God.
But tomorrow we'll be on the schedule. 9 o'clock. Start Jinja Vision.
Okay.
It's probably just going to be a camera, just on a tripod like this, filming what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, we move the camera about,
yeah.
can't we? But
and then the evening will be actually.
We don't want jumpy video.
No.
No.
But this is pretty good. I mean,
this is fine.
You know, we've got this is running off my phone. We can read your messages, which is good. If someone needs a super chat or something, it comes up quite big on the screen that we're looking at. So that works. Nico says that it's 10 to 1 though. In England, in the UK.
10 to 1 in lunchtime, 10 to 1, or at middle of the night?
Middle of the night.
Oh, blimey. Crikey.
No, Ernie's saying that it's 10 to midnight, which is right.
10 to midnight.
All Shorts has mentioned, oh God, that just disappeared. Sorry. That's so wobbly. In Europe, Conservatives saying in Europe. Can we have all the live chat up, please? Not just the laser. All Shorts has mentioned air growing in the past videos, and I'm sure he'll know about biochar and how it saved the Amazon. So don't waste any wood. Don't waste any wood.
Nope. But you trap your carbon dioxide in the timber as it grows. And what happens is when you actually burn a piece of wood, you're releasing that carbon dioxide. And it's the same with rot as well, but then you're releasing methane as well at the same time. So when it rots.
I'll tell you what, though,
burn it and rot it.
These mangroves are absolutely amazing for trapping CO2.
Yeah.
They're one of the best things in the world for CO2 sink. And we need to be encouraging mangrove forests here, Florida, Southern Africa, Southern India,
it's a balance.
Cameroon, Nigeria.
It's a balance, isn't it? It's a balance of the amount of CO2 you're producing to the volume of CO2 catchment. The problem is we've reversed it. We've gone the wrong way. Whereas before we had a plentiful supply of catchment. Now we've basically chopped it all bloody down, especially obviously the rainforest, and we've increased our carbon catchment dependency. With there's more people, for instance, and the way that we live now, we create so much carbon dioxide and other toxins in the atmosphere. We keep just killing everything off. Graham used to be a lot taller, you know.
Mangoes are actually stupidly efficient at catching CO2.
Yeah,
they really are. Mangoes are pretty amazing, and they're protected in this country. Like if you try and chop them down, if the environmental police see what you've done, you get a massive fine. Quite rightly as well, because areas in the world where the mangroves have been cut down and just been left with terrible soil erosion and flooding as a result, which we've seen in Florida in particular.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to be working on this island for this. We're building some channels for the water, so the water can go into the channels rather than into the
digging.
Get digging.
You got a way of draining the water out so it can drain away quickly instead of being trapped behind. And the water, when the tide relaxes, ebbs. Well, the ebb is the point of when it's waiting to change. That's the ebb.
Is that the ebb?
Yeah.
What's it when it drains out? Then?
Well, it's just tide's coming in or tide's going out, isn't it? It's just but if you've got
I put on the website that if you wanted to send us a message, you had to put it in a bottle and fling it at the ebbing tide.
Ah,
Have
well,
I messed that up?
no,
I
no,
thought
no,
it
no,
sounded
no.
poetic.
The ebbing tide is when it starts to change.
Okay, well that makes
That's fine.
sense.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
throw a
it's fine,
bottle
it's
into
fine,
the, not a plastic bottle.
No. So the ebb is the point when basically when the water's still almost.
Okay. It's interesting that the live thing on the top here of the camera, it's saying we've only got 8 minutes left. I think that YouTube limit the amount of live video you can do.
Oh, bugger.
You didn't know this. Now, is it going to allow us to do more live video after this? Is this the video
On its
have
own,
to
or
end
you've got
and
to
then we
stop
can
it,
start another
it.
one? Or do you have an
You'll
allocation
know.
for the day?
Maybe you need to run this one out and see what happens.
Shit. Well, let's see if we can do another live stream later.
Mm.
They aren't Costa Rica or Panamanian Angos, are they? Who makes up the rules? What do you mean? Like the mangroves basically everywhere in Panama are owned technically by the government. So this island here, I only own the interior of it. 10 meters to the shoreline, I don't own. That's the government's. So if I decide to go and chop those trees down, I've broken federal law here in Panama. So don't chop down the trees. You get into a lot of trouble. Even if you trim them, if you take some of the lower branches out and things, you can get into a lot of trouble. But I'm really concerned about the health of the mangroves, especially over by the stone dock over there. That's really a worry. I don't know if that's caused by.
Is it because it's got above? Is it because the water level now is above where the root line is? Because they kind of grow out of the water. They grow out
of the water.
Exactly.
So
What I'm saying
can
is,
they not grow fast enough to lift up? Because I assume that gradually they'll push up on their roots. It's a bit of a worry. Can't you speak to someone from the government about the mangroves? This is Lee. Yeah, I mean, oh, you mean about the concern about the mangroves, the health? Yeah, I think that's something that we should do. Good point, Lee. We're getting in, I think it's called APAC or something, the environmental agency here. We're getting in touch with them and say the mangroves aren't looking too healthy. There was an island near here on Dolphin Bay a few years ago, and it got this kind of worm on the island. It was like a silkworm, not a silkworm, but it was like a bit like a silkworm, and it ate all of the leaves, all of the mangrove leaves. So this big dead island, like all around the island was dead. And it was all from this worm, and I managed to get to the island somehow.
just when you use pesticides. Ooh.
But yeah.
Apple cider vinegar. Just use apple cider vinegar. Blame it on Brexit.
Is this Jinja, Uganda? No, it's not. Jinja, Uganda is one of the places that I travelled through on the Odyssey expedition to every country in the world. It's where I got the name for Jinja Island. Stole it from Jinja. Give a homage to Jinja, Uganda, which was home of the old kingdom of Jinjira in Africa. And apparently, according to what was written back in the day, the bomber, the leader of the king of Jinja, or Jinjira, was decided by I think it was like a running race, or it might have been like a triathlon or something, where they had to go and run and they had to go and shoot something with a bow and arrow, and they had to hunt or whatever. And whoever won the competition became the king. And then when the king died, they'll have another competition. This is quite cool, you know, electing your leaders. And if we had done that, we'd never have got Boris Johnson as a leader.
He's such a nice guy, Boris Johnson. Don't you think, Ray? No. I take it as a no.
He's horrible. So yeah.
He has got a golden lantern. Like an owl lantern, isn't he? That's a rather cool thing to have, isn't it?
What?
You know, his owl lantern.
How come we can't see any chats? Why no chats coming through?
Well,
oh, there you go. Pretty sure Priti Patel's migrants plan is against something called international law. Yeah.
Maritime law as well, and international law. Well, maritime law is international law.
The sport says, is this Jinja, Uganda? No.
Been there, done that.
Soil will not help without biochar. What's biochar?
You're talking about the strat layers of the ground, what have you. It's you're talking about the ecology of the soil. But I think it's beyond that. I think we just need to get soil.
We just need soil at the moment.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Because there's an ecology. You've got an ecology, a certain sort of ecology here, haven't you? And just what you do is you smother it, and might not be the answer.
Yeah, we're really going.
I think what you need to do, you could do it in bit by bit by bit, and allowing it to grow through, let it grow through, let it grow through.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what we used to do. If you're doing like leveling off, playing fields and stuff like that, you just fill the hollows, let the grass grow through.
Christian said, remember to make the video. Which video do you want us to make, Christian? Is it this video? I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused. I'm so hot. if I
we are laying on a piece of concrete. It's been heating up all day by the midday sun and what have you, and we're sitting on the concrete. So yes, we would be hot. It's a heat storm.
It's a really stupid thing to do.
Yeah, it's a little bit. I think about it. I just thought of it just now, but yeah, that is what is rather daft.
Do you know what happens in a few moments?
What happens in a few moments?
It begins.
It begins.
It begins.
What does?
The itching hour.
Oh my god, the itching hour.
The itching hour.
Have I got to protect my
basically the no-see-ums or the chichas. They come out of the roots of the mangroves all around the island, and they come back. They're called no-see-ums because they're so small you can't really see them. That's a bloody nightmare.
So what we've got to do, we've got to snuggle up and sort of let the real big sheet round us.
Get a fan. Any termites, says Adam.
Yes.
It's like termite central.
Yeah, so I've seen termites problems here. Yes.
Yeah, so we have termites.
That and rot.
Rots. There's a lot more rot than there was when I was sort of maintaining the place.
Yeah.
So we need to definitely. What else have we got? Bats. Do we have bats? Yeah, we have bats.
There's bats here, is it? Oh, that's cool.
A short 1 minute video so we can share it on social media.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, okay.
Good
idea. We'll do that
you
tomorrow.
can't share this really, not sensibly.
No. But we can do that now that we're here together on the island, because it was on before because we went in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually here to do a quick video.
Yeah, it's like an introduction.
This needs to be done. This needs to be done.
Yep.
This needs to be done.
Yeah,
and like,
also maybe.
do it.
What about short as well? 60-second short.
And all shorts.
A short.
All
Or maybe all shorts.
No, but that's what who was it who said it? Christian or whatever. He said like we should do a short. Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is, what format you're doing. But if you do it like a vertical format
we
for
can do
the
a
short
vertical
shelf,
format for
the short shelf.
Short, and then we can put it on TikTok as well. Good plan. I like it.
It's an intro, just get people interested. Oh, Pickle, he ought to be
Hello,
in it.
Pickle.
Or she should.
Hello, Pickle.
Hello, you.
Hello,
I
Pickle.
know. Oh, look at Pickle. Got a dog. Sorry, Wally. Got a pickle.
Wally's going to be getting so jealous back home now in France.
I've got a dog.
In a nutshell, global warming, part of the island's flooded, we're all screwed.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. I think we all are screwed. Politically and environmentally. They all kind of go hand in hand, actually, to be fair. What's that? Oh, yeah. Does my hair smell good?
Yeah.
Apparently, my hair smells good. Yeah. Oh, we made friends. Itchy belly. Have you? You just hot.
It's so funny if she mounts, you know. She's really excited. She's got new visitors to the island. This is Pickle, by the way. People who were here earlier. Hello, Pickle.
Come on, Pickle. Come on, Pickle. Oh, hello. Oh, I've got a pickle. Oh, dear.
We've got 7 seconds left, so we're going to say
ta-ta.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the super
cheers,
chats.
guys.
Thanks for the comments. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm just going to go and cry now. What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to cry.
Oh, do you know what? It's counted down to 0, and it's kept going.
Oh,
now it's going up. It was going down, now it's going up. That's so weird.
That is weird.
Oh, well, we're still here.
That's bizarre.
Okay. So maybe we can just keep streaming forever. Google won't stop us this time. Nico says still here. Bye, guys. All right, so let's say bye to everyone. We're going to get some food before it gets dark.
Yeah.
And, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock local time. So that's 3 o'clock British summertime, 4 o'clock Central European time. So if you want to join us, please do. And is it Central European time for France, is it? Is that called Central European time?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Hello. We're sort of Eastern Standard Time here.
It's +1 anyway.
In Panama, we don't have daylight savings, so we're actually 6 hours out from the UK at the moment. Hello. 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 Hello, Pickle. Hello. You're not quite sure, are you?
Pickle, Pickle.
Pickle. I'm glad that Pickle came over to see us. Makes me feel quite reassured. Do you reckon Pickle remembers me?
Of course
Last
they
time I
do.
was
Dog,
here.
dogs are,
The dog's smarter than I look. Do you want to say bye to the viewers on the camera? Want to say bye? Oh, you want to give me a kiss? Okay.
missed you.
Missed you. Missed you, girl. How come you don't eat that cat? There's a cat you could totally eat.
Look, we've got
You
cats.
could totally eat.
Our
the
dogs
cat.
don't eat our cats. Once they know, they don't.
I thought cats and dogs were supposed to eat each other.
Yeah, this Tom and Jerry.
Cats and dogs. Cats and dogs living together.
Yep, I've got cats and dogs living together.
The
Not a problem.
apocalypse.
You
Okay.
know,
All right. We
over
better
there.
get going.
Mhm.
We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bright and early. 9 o'clock. We've got a lot of work to do.
I think I
Join
might
us.
lose some weight.
We might.
Oh,
You
I
never
need
know.
to.
Jim Bob says, live long
Says
and
that.
prosper.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
I can't do it. Oh, you can. I'll just wait.
Night night, everyone. Night
Right,
night.
ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Bye.